Good morning, everyone. My name is Wong Leong Yang. Today, I will be presenting about a digital instrument used in an eye examination, specifically the autorefractometer. An autorefractor or automatic refractor is a computer-controlled machine used during an eye examination to provide an objective measurement of a person's refractive error and prescription for glasses or contact lens. This is achieved by measuring how light is changed as it enters a person's eyes, providing an accurate estimation of the refractive power. Let's now look at the development of the autorefractor over time. This instrument has gone through several technological improvements, evolving from working machines to today's smart AI integrated device. Early model in the 1970s to 1980s. The first autorefractor appeared in the 1970s and 1980s. These machines were large, heavy, and not very user-friendly. They require manual alignment by the operator and making them more skill-dependent. Results were printed on simple paper report and only basic refractive data was available. At this stage, the device was still in experimental phase and accuracy was limited. 1990s improvement stage, technology began to improve. Machines became smaller and more portable, making them easier to operate. Electric motor and better sensors were added, improving speed and accuracy. Digital screens start replacing paper printout, giving clearer visual results for clinicians. This makes autorefractor more practical in daily clinical use. The 2000 marks a period of technological integration. Devices were combined with keratometers, forming autorefractor keratometer (ARK) unit that could measure both refractive error and corneal curvature. Wavefront technology was introduced to detect higher order aberration, which improved accuracy in detect more complex visual problems. Machines also began to store data electronically, enabling easy comparison between visits. This brought autorefractor closer to the digital health era. In 2010's present model development, autorefractor has become more advanced. We now have portable and handheld vision, especially used for field work and examining children. Features like touch screen, automatic alignment, and voice prompt make the device easy to use even for beginners. Many models now connect to electronic medical record (EMIs). Some even use AI, artificial intelligence, to assist in interpreting the result. This update has made autorefractor more user-friendly, efficient, and clinical powerful. Today, autorefractor continue to evolve. They become a smaller, faster, and smarter. Accuracy keeps improving, and data can be shared instantly with other systems. AI and cloud integration are expected to further enhance diagnostic precision and accessibility. In the future, we may see fully automated vision screening tools powered by AI accessible even in remote areas. The autorefractor has developed from a bulky, basic machine into a compact, intelligent digital device. This reflects the broader shift in healthcare towards automation, portability, and smart diagnostic, making eye care more accessible and efficient for everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Wong. Hi, good day, everyone. My name is Lucas Chanzalong. Today, I'm going to talk about the common usage of autorefractometer, a vital tool in modern eye care. An autorefractometer is primarily used to quickly measure refractive errors, which helps determine whether a person is nearsighted, farsighted, or has astigmatism. It plays a crucial role in routine eye examination by providing a fast and objective estimates of a patient's refractive status. One of its main usage is as a pre-screening tool before performing subjective refraction, where the optometrist fine-tunes the prescriptions based on patient's feedback. This saves time and helps build solid baseline for accurate results. In addition, the autorefractometers is often used in pre- and post-operative assessment, such as For patient undergoing LASIK surgery, it provides a reliable comparison of refractive error changes before and after surgery. Another important point is that many modern autorefractors are integrated with keratometers, which forming what we call autorefractometers. These devices not only measures the refractive errors, but also analyze corneal curvature, which is useful for fitting contact lenses or assessing corneal health. Now, let's talk about the benefit. The procedure is fast and efficient, usually completed in a few seconds. Its objectives, meaning it doesn't depend on patients' verbal responses, which is especially helpful for young children and elderly patients or patients with communication difficulties. The device is also user-friendly, often features automated alignment and easy-to-read digital results. Some models are portable, making them suitable for community screenings, bedside use, or even outreach programs in the rural areas. However, where the autorefractometer offers many advantages, it does comes with limitation. Its accuracy may be reduced in patients with cataracts, corneal opacities, or irregular corneal surfaces. In young patients, the new natural focusing of the eyes, called accommodation, can cause the machine to overestimate the myopia. Most importantly, it's important to remember that the autorefractometer cannot detect other eye disease. It only measures refractive status, not your eye health. Therefore, its reading must always be confirmed and refined through subjective refractions performed by an eye care professional. But remember this, the autorefractometer is a valuable diagnostic instrument that helps streamline the eye examination process. While it cannot replace a full clinical exams, it speaks objectively and ease of use make it an essential tool in a modern optometry practice. Now let's take a closer look at an anatomy and main component of the autorefractors, a commonly used device in optometry clinics for objectively measure refractive errors. On the top section of the autorefractors, we have several key components. First is the moving parts. This is the upper section that automatically adjusts to align with the patient's eyes for accurate measurement. Number two is the base, the foundation of the machine, housing internal electronics and keeping the unit stable on the table. The third one will be the function switches, located on the side, and this allows the operator to activate or change device setting. Number four is the LCD screen, display real-time data, measurement results, and the user interface. It helps the operator monitor and confirm alignment. The fifth will be measure button. When the eyes is properly aligned, this button is pressed to begin or capture the reading. 6. Control sticks. The joysticks allows the operator to precisely move the measurement head left or right, up or down. The 7 is the stick locker. It locks the control stick in place to avoid accidental movement during measurements. From the back or side view of the device, which is at the bottom part, we can identify more patient-related and technical components. First is the forehead rest. This is where the patient rests their forehead and maintain a steady position. Secondly, it will be the measuring window, the optical area through which the patient looks. This is where the light is projected and reflected for analysis. Third will be the chin rest. It supports the patient's chins to keep the head stable and aligned. Fourth will be the chin rest knob. This is used to adjust the chin height based on the patient's facial size and position. The fifth will be the power switch. Located at the base, it turns the device on and off. 6 will be the power cord, supplies electricity to the machine. 7 will be the fuse. It protects the system from electrical overloads, acting as a safety features. Number 8 will be the limit screws, control how far the machine can move, prevent machine mechanical damage from extension. Okay, these components may vary in different models of autorefractors, and the component works together to ensure accurate alignment, stable patient positioning, and efficient measurements. The design focuses on operator control and patient comfort, making the autorefractor a practical and reliable tool in modern optometry. Now I'm going to explain how an autorefractometer works using the attached optical diagram to help illustrate the concept. Core principle of digital autorefractometers are light-based diagnostic instruments that evaluates how light behaves as it passes through and reflects back from the eye. The technology combines infrared light, precision lens, mirrors, and digital sensors to measure refractive errors and corneal curvature automatically. Let's walk through the step referring to the diagram on the screen. Let's break it down step by step. Optical pathways. Okay, the first one will be the light projection. The process begins with the LED light source on the left. This passes through a co-mating lens, creating a parallel beam of infrared light called the illumination beam. The beam first encounters mask 1, which contains a specific shape or patterns to project onto the retina. Second will be the beam splitting and focusing. The beam then hits a beam splitter, which redirects part of the light to a source lens. This lens focuses the lights through the eye's optical system, the cornea, the aqueous humor, the crystalline lens, and the vitreous humor, finally reaching the retina. As the light hits the retina, it forms an image of mask 1 and then reflects back along the same pathway. Third, return path and detection. On its return, the reflected light passes through the source lens and beam splitters. It continues through mask 2 and then redirects by turning mirror towards mask 3 and eventually into the detector system. This light travels through detector lens and then reaches the detector sensors, usually a CCD or CMOS camera, CMOS camera lah, placed at the retina conjugate plane. This placement is crucial, is to ensure that the sensor captures an accurate image responding to the retina focal point. Fourth will be the digital analysis. The sensor captures data such as the size and the position of the returning image. The processor compares the original image from mask 1 when the image received at the detector. Based on the comparison, the system calculates refractive errors in diopters, astigmatism axis and magnitude, focusing power needed for a clear retina image. All of this is done through advanced algorithm built into the device software. For the final output, the device then displays objective results such as spherical and cylindrical error, axis of astigmatism, corneal curvature if it's integrated with keratometry, axial length or IOP in some models. This data helps the optometrist proceed the subjective refraction or further evaluation. There are several modern variations of autorefractors, which is one, the open field autorefractors. It allows natural viewing condition, reducing accommodation errors. Second will be the wavefront-based autorefractors. It uses Shack-Hammond's sensors for high precision imaging of minor optical imperfections. To sum up, the autorefractors meter is a sophisticated digital device that projects lights into the eyes, detect the reflected lights, analyze how the eyes focuses, and deliver accurate objective measurements. It's a fast and non-invasive tool used in almost every routine eye exam today. Thank you, and I will pass to the next presenter, Mr. Sunny. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lucas. Good day, everyone. My name is Sunny Tan Wee Chi. Now let's talk about the advantage and limitations of the autorefractor and why it is both widely used and yet not a complete replacement for traditional eye exam. First, let's talk about the advantages of the autorefractor. The autorefractor offers several important benefits in clinical practice. Number one, it is fast and efficient. It can measure the refractive error of each eye in just a few seconds, making it ideal for busy clinics and vision screening program. So secondly, it's easy to use. The procedure is simple and requires minimal cooperation from the patient. This is made especially helpful for children and elderly and patients with communication difficulties. Since it doesn't rely on the patient response, so the autorefractor provides an objective and consistent reading, a reliable starting point before performing subjective reflections. So autorefractor is useful in high volume settings such as in clinic, hospitals, and community outreach. It saves time and increases the patient's flow efficiency. But despite its usefulness, the autorefractor does have some limitations and drawbacks. It's less accurate in certain conditions. Its result may be less reliable in the patients with cataracts, corneal scar. Sometimes it may overestimate or underestimate reflections. For example, in younger patients, the ciliary muscle may still accommodate during the test, leading to the incorrect reading without the cycloplegia. Autorefractor cannot detect other eye disease. It only measures the refractive status. It does not check eye health. Conditions like glaucoma, retinal disease, or dry eye will go unnoticed. This is a risk of over-reliance in some practice. The measurements should always be confirmed and refined through subjective reflections by a training eye care professional. So, autorefraction alone should not determine the final prescription. The autorefractor is a valuable time-saver tool that improves efficiency in eye care. But like all technical and technology, it has to limits. It should always be used in combination with professional clinical judgment and other diagnostic methods for comprehensive eye care. Next, we go through the steps for how to use an autorefractor that I have in my practice. To perform a quick eye test using this device, it will help us determine your eyeglass prescription. It's completely safe and painless. So step 1, power on the device by pressing the main power button at the side. Wait for the device to push up and display the home screen. Ensure the paper is loaded. Ask the patient to sit comfortably on the examination chair. Remember, must ask the patient to remove the glasses. Rest their chin on the chin rest and forehead against the headband. And then ask the patient to look straight ahead into the image and try to keep their eyes open. So the device will automatically detect the eyes and begin the alignment. So they will measure the refractions, measure the corneal curvature. The result for both eyes will be captured automatically. So automatic like this one. So they will review the result on the screen, the right side, left side, and the PD. So we print out the receipt and report. So we need to press the print. So the report will come out. So that's it, all done. That's what quick. And this automatic tracking autorefractor is faster and easy than other models. Autorefractometers are widely used in clinical settings to provide a quick and objective measurement of refractive error. They are essential tools in routine eye examinations, helping optometrists to assess the patient's vision status efficiency. These instruments are also used in vision screening, especially in school and community health programs, where fast and accurate assessment are needed. In surgical practice, autorefractometer assists in the pre-surgical evaluations, such as for LASIK or cataract surgery, to determine accurate the baseline data. Moreover, they are useful in monitoring the refractive development of children, allowing early detections of conditions like myopia. Lastly, the result from an autorefractometer serves as a starting point for optometry prescriptions, which are later refined through subjective refractions. By conclusion, the autorefractor is a valuable and reliable instrument that supports eye care professionals in quickly and objectively measuring refractive error. It plays on especially important roles in a busy clinical setting and with patients who may have difficult communication, such as young children or elderly individuals. However, while it provides a speed and convenience, it cannot fully replace a comprehensive eye exam. Its reading may be less accurate in the patients with cataract, corneal irregularities, or accommodation issue, which is why subjective refractions remain essential to revitalize any prescription. Looking ahead, we can expect autorefractor technology to become even smarter, smaller, and more integrated into the digital health system. Artificial intelligence, AI, will likely enhance the interpretations of data, reducing the human error and improving the precision. Cloud connectivity may allow the real-time sharing of results with remote specialists or EMR system. Handheld portable models will become a more accurate, expanding access to eye care in rural or underserved areas. Multifunction device may combine reflections, topography, and early disease detections into a single unit. In the future, the autorefractor will not only remain a cornerstone of refractive assessment, but will also become a part of the more comprehensive, intelligent, and accessible eye care system. That's all for our presentations today, and this is our reference. Thank you for your attention, and let's look forward to more future advancement of optical technology in times to come. Thank you.